So we got the ARGO ATLS, whatever you want to call it here. We've got this little body inside of it ready to get to working. We've got boxes over here on the side. And we've got good old Avocado over there getting the C2 up here. We are going to see what it's like to use this in conjunction with another meat bag or human, as some of you like to call them. And we're going to try and get a ship loaded fairly quickly, or rather just see how efficient it can be when you throw one of these in the mix. Interesting that the head tracker, the eye tracker that I'm using, the Tobii 5, actually directs where the tractor beam is pointed. So you could kind of just like use one finger and play the whole thing. Just click, click, click. Uh-oh. Almost picked up your ship. So you'll be at the top of the bay with the tractor beam? Yeah? Do you have a tractor beam or just a multi-tool?
Yeah, no, I've got gear.
Do you think I can place the boxes in there for you, or would you prefer if I put them down at the bottom?
You can certainly try, yeah. If you want to put them just at the top here. I think if they go on the ramp, there's a good chance they'll glitch out through and end up on the floor.
As the ramp does.
So if you can put them just on the edge here, where there's actually cargo grid, then yeah. Cool.
Okay. So this works in this way where it kind of just picks up the boxes. So I want to make sure I'm in a place where I can easily toss it down on the grid up there. Be interesting to see how it... So grabbed. Yeah, I can't really see the grid from here. That's the problem.
You can probably get on the ramp yourself. Quite a good grab range on it.
Let's see about it. The sprint key actually makes you walk a little faster.
The problem people are having is when they're stood like just inside the ship here and then they grab them, then it's whacking the edge of the ship as it comes to you.
Ah, I see, okay. Alright, so if I'm above, yeah, just like barely above, yeah, like this.
It. Yeah, like that would be perfect, I think.
Alright, don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship, don't hit the ship. Good. Place. See, and it's placing before I even look, like I'm looking away and it's placing so I can just... Okay, that's... So what I like about this is that you can like grab, and while it's moving, you can put it on another spot. So it just goes right there instead of coming all the way to you. So that, yeah. And that goes really fast. But you can't really do that with the ship because it goes into the ship like just happened. So if I move him here, and then I grab in place.
That's pretty smooth, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, if I want to do it like this, I kind of have to wait for it to get all the way to me. Oh dear. How about this? Can you pick up the C2 and turn it for me?
Sure.
Yeah, let me...
To give you a straight line.
Yeah. As long as I'm not hitting that thruster there, it could probably be a lot faster with this. I think you could probably pair this with 2 people in a cargo bay, because this thing moves quick. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, what I want to try and do like that is stand as far back as I can so I can place them in front of me. Yeah, there we go. So if I can stand right here, I think this is a good spot.
I will stand completely out of the way. I'll go and hide.
See, this guy's learned from the last time I had a tractor beam in hand. Ah, dang it. Still need... okay.
Skill issue.
How about there? That works. Uh-oh, how's that gonna work? Oh, okay, sure, why not? Can you start moving these back so I can... Because I can only really put the boxes right here. So if you can pull those as I pull them up here. Yeah, you really got to get your angles right. If you're going to try and do it quickly like this, where you just click and click instead of letting it get all the way to you first. Yeah, I can totally see competitions coming up to speed load. I love how it briefly shows the box just flying past your target instead of hitting the ground, so it's like you completely messed up.
Yeah, it is quite fast.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm slapping these boxes around, dude. As long as it's just waste in here, ain't nobody cares about a little sloshed around human poop.
Something like this would really shine with a hull B or something, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's still, you know, on the surface, but you've got a lot more storage than a hull A.
Absolutely, yeah. This thing, like, you'd be able to, oh my gosh. Could you imagine you could load a raft so fast with one of these?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be running a constant supply chain with rafts landing, sitting on the ground for like 20 seconds, getting 3 boxes loaded up, or 4, I guess.
At them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will add a huge amount of benefit to exterior loading cargo ships, which is good. That if each ship that has something unique like that needs more and more things to highlight the uniqueness, so that's solid. It'll be interesting to see if they use this to continue to refine other tractor beams throughout the game. You know, I don't know if this is something that they specifically want to act different than other tractor beams, or if this is an iteration on tractor beam design that they just realized works better than what they've done. I would love to then hear, you know, why this isn't something that maybe came about earlier as a possible iteration on it. But we always want to know that. Maybe just an alternate mode of operation for tractor beams, like you said, would be nice, because this definitely changes the idea of tractor beams.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of vehicle tractor beams, like the Cutlass or the C1, or, you know, like, would really benefit from this kind of system.
Yep.
But like, sometimes you still want that fine movement, but most of the time you just want the box to not be on the freight elevator anymore, and you want it in your ship. And you don't want to mess around, you know?
And this, I mean, you're spending more time actually manipulating your cargo than you are just scrolling your wheel on the mouse and waiting for it to catch up. And there's still plenty of like inertia and mass built into this, it seems.
In terms of like the actual cargo loading as well, like when we've done all cargo loading with Frenchie and Seth, like what you're doing now was 2 people's jobs.
Right.
You know? So straight away, you've gained man hours with it.
There's definitely going to be some pain in this game when flammable...
Yeah.
Oh god! Whoa!
Whoa! Run away! Or flammable cargo, yeah, or fragile cargo. Yeah, you would be rubbish at this if these were pizzas right now.
Some people like pizza salad.
You would not be getting a tip.
The problem is that, like, if you're in a so you always need to be kind of far away from where you're placing the boxes, especially for these larger ones, because it always holds it right in front of you. So if you're moving around, you're essentially swanging it into everything else that's around you. Yeah. But that's it. We just loaded 300 and something SCU. So yeah, that was extremely fast. I don't know how long that was, but that was half a thousand. How much SCU was this? I really should have paid more attention to that. So this is something that you could just carry around in your ship with you, get to a new location, and do all the loading you need to. This is pretty solid, man.
Yeah, it's impressive how complete it feels for something that was just dropped out of absolutely nowhere, pretty much.
And you know, I don't feel like this ruins the idea of having tractor beams. This just seems like exactly what Star Citizen is about, which is like, you don't level up your cargo hauling level and move boxes faster. You invest in more equipment that makes you more specialized. There's going to be plenty of times when you're doing cargo hauling and you won't have one of these around. So this doesn't kill tractor beams, in my opinion. It just means that the people who have the smarts to keep one of these around or to invest in more equipment specifically made for cargo hauling are going to have this kind of stuff. Could you try turning a little bit more? See if I can avoid hitting that thruster back there. Like turn and shift left. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Okay, I'll get these 32s out of the way so I don't murder you.
It is just kind of a bit weird how it's completely line of sight, and if there's building in the way, then it just slams into it.
Yeah. It's a little comical. Donk. It didn't even make it. All right. Let's see. How's this gonna work? Yeah, this will not be as smooth since everything's towards the front of the ship. What I'll probably have to do. I will send things down there and then you can organize on the elevator.
Yep.
Just move everything to the back. Good God. I'm gonna break something. Yeah, it's not perfect. Let's see, I wanna move some boxes up here and see if it'll be faster that way. Alright, now downloading the ship is a little bit different. So it really helps if you can keep all the cargo in front of you. Once it goes behind you, this thing slows down quite a bit. Okay, relax.
How's it handling the ones that are kind of stacked up against the ceiling?
It does okay. Everything makes noise.
Yeah.
Everything sounds like I'm about to break something. So if you go a little bit too fast, it gets a little sketchy for sure.
I think one of the ships as well where this will shine is on the Caterpillar potentially. I'm not sure if it'll fit through the doorways on it, but I was thinking you can stand then in the pod and grab the boxes from the distance without having to go up and down the lift to get the boxes and then get in the ship to place them all the time.
That's true. Caterpillar is definitely a multi-person kind of ship if you don't have one of these. Just chucking these boxes. Ain't nobody care about this scrap. Can't spell scrap without crap. You're able to keep up much better with this one, huh? In this direction.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Why is that?
Not sure.
Oops.
But you're doing 2 moves up there, aren't you? I guess it's more that your movement has slowed.
Yeah. But even when I get them up to the back side here, and I start moving them down there, it never really adds up too much, the boxes. Seems like you're able to keep them going.
I think maybe as well, when I was in the ship, I was doing a full 180 with my character, you know, so I picked the box up and have to do a full 180 before I put it down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It seems like you got a simplified directional pull. Can you not? I'm gonna blow everything up here. Just, please.
Oh, wow. That's what I was wondering with the ceiling, because of course the C2 stacks right up to the top there, and it can
For the sake of all that is good in this world. There we go. Alright, okay. Calm down. Haven't seen me hit avocado with a box yet. Yeah, you know, I'm a little bit safer. So we're gonna like host competitions to see who's the fastest at doing this, right? We get 3 hangars with a C2 full of 1 SU boxes, and see how many boxes each person can put down in 10 minutes. And that's how you get your specialist logistician certification.
I'm thinking more like, you know, when they do like log throwing competitions, just go to a random place on a moon and see who can hurl a box the furthest.
Yeah, I feel like this is faster than if we didn't have one of these.
Definitely.